Okay, so to start our beanie, I'm going to be starting with a slip knot. Once you get that on your hook, we're going to start with a chain of 45. Once you have 45 chains in total, we're going to start to make 1 half double crochet in each of the chains, starting with the second chain from the hook. So I'm going to yarn over and go into this second chain here. And then I'm going to yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm just going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And that's 1 half double crochet. So I'm going to continue to make 1 half double crochet in each of the chains. I just completed my half double crochet stitches. At the end of this row, you should have a total of 44 half double crochet. Now at the end of every row, we're going to chain 1 and then turn our project over. Now for every stitch for row 2, we're going to make 1 half double crochet in the back loops only of every stitch. So normally we would half double crochet and go under both loops like this to go through the stitch, but we're just going to go through the back loop only. That loop right there. Yarn over and pull through and complete your half double crochet. And we're going to do that in the back loop only for every single stitch all the way down our row. Okay, I just completed row 2. You should still have 44 half double crochet in total. Now for every row, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and repeat that same pattern that we did for row 2, working into the back loops only, just making 1 half double crochet in every back loop. And we're going to repeat that for 44 rows in total. So we have 44 rows of 44 half double crochet in the back loop only. Working into the back loops is going to create the ribbing effect. And once you're done with row 44, I'll meet you guys back here to show you what to do next. So once you have your 44 rows, you're going to go back to the last row that you just completed. So this is where I made my last half double crochet. And now we're going to chain 1, turn our work like normal. And to close this up, we're just going to fold this together. So fold it in half, and we're basically just going to single crochet this close. So to start, we're going to make our first single crochet going underneath the stitch. So we're going to go under both loops, and then you're going to go underneath the chain space and then complete your single crochet. And again, we're going to go underneath the whole stitch and then underneath the next chain space, and then complete your single crochet. We're going to do that for all the spaces all the way down until we reach the end of the row, making sure that your hook is going through the stitch and the chain space. So once you've single crocheted your hat closed, your seam should look like this. So at this point, I'm just going to chain 1. And then I'm going to cut a tail about 12 inches. We're going to use this to sew our beanie together. I'm going to pull my yarn through. So my camera shut off while I was showing you guys how to sew the beanie closed. So I'm going to show you with the pink one. So I already threaded my yarn needle. And I'm basically just going to be weaving in and out underneath the ribbing stitches. So once you've weaved in and out all the way around, you can pull gently on your yarn tail. You're still going to have this little hole right here, but I'm just going to pull gently and then tie it off right here to secure it for now. And then I'm going to go back in with my needle and close up the hole a little bit more. I'm going to flip it back to the right side. And I'm going to sew it on this side so I can see what's going on here and how it's going to look when I put it on my head. So I threaded my yarn needle again, and I'm just going to go in and out, back and forth. You can go in kind of an X like this. And I'm just going to go back and forth a few times like that until it's fully closed. So once that's closed up on the top and you're happy with the way it looks, I'm just going to push my needle in through one of the stitches and then turn it inside out again. And then I'm going to tie it off with my other yarn tail from the very beginning. And I'm going to weave in these two ends, and then we're pretty much done. So once you've weaved in your ends, we are all done with our basic beanie. I'm going to flip it back to the right side. I already folded up my brim here. And we are all done. So this is the pattern I like to use to make a basic beanie. You can add cat ears to it or bunny ears to make it a little bit cuter. If you like this tutorial, let me know in the comments. Let me know what other tutorials you guys would like to see. And if you make this, tag me on Instagram at Alina Crochets, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye.